Ooh. G Fuel Energy has upgraded to now have protein and caffeine in the same drink. Tastes like mocha, tastes like coffee. Let's see if it can compete. Okay, so a normal thing of G Fuel comes about this big and it has 40 servings. This new one is significantly larger. It says add 1 scoop, add water or milk, shake well. Normally, you can just use this with the original style of G Fuel, but that's a big size difference. So this new option, 15 grams of whey protein, 140 milligrams of caffeine, 0 sugar, and it's about $2 a serving. It's significantly larger in its packaging as compared to a normal order of G Fuel, which is just like caffeine and flavoring. This says to go with 2 cups of water, which is a total of 16 fluid ounces. Best if blended or mixed in a shaker cup, which we have the G Fuel version here. Mix with milk for additional protein. This doesn't expire for 2 years and just arrived today. It's a little under 2 years. It's a total of 23 months. Supplements. We've got 90 calories, 1 gram of fat, half a gram of saturated fat, 36 milligrams of cholesterol, 6 carbs, 1 thing of fiber, less than 1 gram of sugar, so it's not technically 0, 15 grams of protein. We have our exact amount of water in, and again, can be replaced with milk. To be honest, when I normally use a normal thing of G Fuel, I will fill it basically 100% up to the top and add an ice cube or 2, so it actually wants less water than normal. I wonder if the total thing would affect the taste too much. Ooh! There's 3 flavors altogether: chocolate, cafe mocha, and French vanilla latte. I got the cafe mocha because I normally like a lot of the mocha style drinks from Starbucks, so this might be a supplement into it. $2 is less than Starbucks. This has less calories, same amount of caffeine, and it's got the protein, so we shall see. There's the shaker, there's the powder. You can see a little bit in there. It doesn't look grainy, but it does look like you can see a little bit. I'm assuming with the whey protein, it's going to have at least a little bit of a taste, but G Fuel's usually pretty good about making their taste really, really well done. So let's see. It's not as thick as I thought it was going to be when I was shaking it up and seeing some of the stuff. There's not like a granule taste. It tastes like there's little particles or stuff in there, which is good. It doesn't really bother me. I've had other protein ones before that are a little chunky, and I know that might freak people out. Doesn't really bother me, but this one doesn't have it. So if that does freak you out, you don't have to worry. But it's got nice flavor. It's definitely got the mocha in there. I mean, this is definitely chocolatey. This is a very close to chocolate milk taste. Absolutely has the coffee flavor in there. But if you like me, I don't drink straight black coffee. I drink coffee with so much creamer and stuff in it that it's basically just a milkshake. This is like a coffee chocolate milkshake. It tastes good. Again, no chunkiness, no sugar. Technically, there's a tiny bit they say on the back. It's less than 1 gram, but almost 0 sugar. I do think, even though it wasn't recommended, I would probably fill the water all the way up to the top, or at least get it close, then put some ice in. This absolutely would be a great iced coffee supplement. It cost about $2 when you do this. So this whole bag was about $40. If you're someone that doesn't really like starting your day with heavy food and you already are just getting coffee anyway, this might be a good way for you to get that caffeine and that protein. Just give your body a little bit of a kickstart and something to it with, again, very little sugar, very little negatives to it. It's not going to be the most filling thing in the world at 90 calories, but that's okay because some people don't really want a filling morning. I'm having more, but I'm putting ice in it. As you can hear, maybe slightly see, I put a ton of ice in this, so to make it like an iced coffee. I feel like this is going to be way better cold when it's real cold. Yeah, instantaneously. So it was already good before, but making this extra cold, throwing the ice in, maybe that's the best thing you can do if you have one of their shakers, is to fill it up to that level about there where they said, and then you can put the rest in as ice if you don't want to kind of dilute the taste a little bit. Maybe if you put some milk in there too, if you want milk, almond milk, coconut milk, regular, whatever. This is good. And with it being 90 calories, which is less than Not every coffee, of course, if you're drinking black coffee, it's not going to be that bad. But if you're already adding stuff in, this has already kind of got some of that flavor for you, some of that sweetness. So you might be able to add in just a little bit of creamer or something, and it wouldn't add a ton of calories if you really like a sweet drink, but you maybe feel bad sometimes for having that much sweeter on top of it. I will tell you right now, I am trying this in the Ninja Creamy. I got a Ninja Creamy recently, and I know this will make some really good coffee flavored ice cream because it's got the protein. Only negative is, of course, it's going to have that caffeine, so won't be having that ice cream really late at night. But a good thing to have if you want some midday pick-me-up and some ice cream, you could do a low-calorie, low-sugar, protein, caffeinated coffee ice cream with this stuff. I wish you could smell this through the camera, because it smells like you walk into a coffee shop, which is a very good smell when you're opening up a coffee-esque flavored G Fuel. Maybe you want that in between. Maybe you want a pick-me-up in the morning that's got protein, nice sweet flavor. It's very sweet. Not overly sweet, but I mean, this does taste like a chocolate milk infused espresso. And you want some of those add-ons? I don't know. It's really good. If you already like the G Fuel brand, which I have learned to love, they've got some really nice flavors, and the stuff does not make you crash. That's one of their claims to fame, is that you're going to have it and you're not going to have this big sugar crash later because they don't focus on sugar. I've never really had that problem. Yeah, it's so much better with ice.